I served for 4 years, or just shy of 4 years, in the Royal Navy. I can remember when I left the armed forces, I sat down and cried for days because I thought that I'd made a mistake. But by that time, it was too late. Notts Police were recruiting at the time, so I applied. And because of, I think, my military service, sailed through the recruitment process, really. I served for 28 and a half years. Probably the last 10 months of that, I was sick. By that stage, I was broken, and I couldn't even face going to work at that stage. The real damage came when I was a uniform officer, and in the space of about 18 months, I dealt with an awful lot of deaths, a lot of deaths, a lot of suicides, a lot of young people that committed suicide. That was the bit that broke me. For about 14 years, I was part of an armed surveillance team. They were the times that I loved. When all that stopped, I think everything else hit. And that's when things really started to turn negatively, really. My use of alcohol definitely is linked to my time in the military. When I joined the Navy, it was a drinking culture. But when I left the Navy and I joined the police, every police station in Nottinghamshire had a bar. And the way to unwind was to hit the bar at 5 and fall out of the bar whenever the bar shut. I'd been retired, I think, about 3 years. My alcohol use was sort of really going through the roof, and I was arrested on suspicion of assault. And I was kept in custody for about 23 hours because it took that long for me to actually sober up enough that they could interview me. And one of the people there said, look, we have somebody we can refer you to, which was Opnova. I'd have taken anything. I was so desperate to sort things out. That's really when Julie from Opnova spoke to me. She was one of the few people that actually was talking to me at that stage. What Julie did was she made me realise that I wasn't a lost cause. There was light at the end of the tunnel. I could be helped. Nova saved my life, and it gave me a future. I do hope that there are people that watch this that realise that there is a way out of this. No matter where you've got to, there is a future, and it's a good future. You can recover, you can survive, and you can thrive.